Okay. All right. Good head nodding from Representative Sadler over there and Representative Fairclough. Mr. Speaker, Senate President, thank you for allowing me to participate in this. I think it's great that we can all work together on this. You know, whether you're trying to heat your home in the interior or trying to fill up your tank in the bush, Alaskans suffer under some of the highest energy costs in the nation. And turning to Alaska's natural resources to solve Alaska's high-cost energy, that kind of makes sense. It does make sense. And that's why we've pursued this comprehensive approach to meet this challenge, from traditional fuels to renewables to weatherization and conservation. Alaska natural gas is a key component to our future, both as an energy source and as a revenue source for Alaskans. Every day on the North Slope, billions of cubic feet of gas comes up with oil and water and gets re-injected into the ground. Additional natural gas reserves are locked beneath Alaska at places like Gubik and the Nenana Basin and offshore. And we're going to continue working to bring this gas to Alaskans and to markets beyond. We're taking an all-in approach. And I want to thank Speaker Chenault for his leadership in drafting and promoting the legislation to create the Alaska Gasline Development Corporation and the work being presented today. Additionally, Speaker Chenault assured with legislative branch and executive branch concurrence that funding is now available to the tune of over $20 million to keep the AGDC's work going for another year. And he led in assuring that $200 million has been set aside in a reserve account so that when the AGDC's work has been deemed ready, that $200 million, or any portion of it, can be appropriated to the in-state gas line effort. I also want to thank Dan Fauske for his leadership and for the work of his team at the AGDC. They are all about creating options for Alaska, not about closing down opportunities. And turning now to the work of the AGDC thus far, I was briefed a few days ago by Dan and his leadership team, though I have not completed a review of the final report. And a few positive thoughts immediately sprang to mind in light of that briefing and what I know. Number one, this report is a positive step forward to solving Alaska's energy challenges. It merits a thorough review, both by the legislature, by our administration, and by the public. Second, the report defines some options for structuring a project and leaves room for flexibility, both as to where the gas should come from and regarding what a final pipeline project should look like. Gas can come from Prudhoe, from Gubik, from the Nenana Basin, either of those areas. And regarding what a final pipeline project should look like, it can serve as an option to a big line. It can serve as a spur to a big line. It can serve as a standalone project, or it can be integrated with another project. All of that is positive. This report really points up the fact that to pick one project at this time or to discard another now, that would be premature. We simply do not know enough at this time, which leads me to my third point. The report's recommendations deserve to be questioned, refined, and moved on. We must continue moving on every potential project to bring Alaskans gas to Alaskans and to markets beyond. In doing so, we all agree that we will continue to look after Alaskans' interests. Those include developing Alaska's gas potential for the maximum benefit of our people. That means acting for maximum use consistent with the public interest to do three things. One, bring Alaskans energy to Alaskans. Two, maximize Alaska's natural gas basin's potential. And three, maximize Alaska's economic potential for all. That's all I have for an opening statement, Mr. Speaker. But again, thank you for your leadership and thanks for granting this opportunity to work together on this.